sector, we'll be able to force them back now. And from the looks of it, they're just inside the back little corner there. It might be actually inside the town. Maybe.
Ready to move, sir.
Damn it. Try to do our best at finding the enemy little vehicle over here, and we'll try to take out some of their air assets over here. Those AI-5s have been so difficult to actually take out for whatever reason. It's weird. So once we get them, that'll be good.
Ready to pound them, sir.
Try to crawl into this village once again. Still trying to figure out where their command vehicle is here. Yeah, and our napalm is just gonna burn them out, so that'll be good.
Sky is ours. At your orders, sir. Someone need a guardian angel?
Oh, what have we found here? BTR. Those things are like little Chinese-made half tracks. They're kind of weird, but they're kind of useful too at the same time. Get my phantoms to cover this area, and I think I'll just drop napalm on the town just to make sure that area is semi-secured. Oh, perfect, some supply trucks. Yeah, because they don't have any anti-air left. Nope. Damn. Oh, another command unit, that's good. I can take that out.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be a nice little bit of points for us. Still need to figure out where these the little ATGM is over here, though. The thing about it is that in realities, these planes should actually be able to spot the ground vehicles. Not if they're like particularly hidden, though, is the thing. But like in a desert like this, the aircraft should actually be able to find them.
Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can.
I want to say it's in like the back corner right here, because it makes sense. But then again, at the same time, the AI inside this game does do that. It does do the thing where it's just like it'll shift around depending on where you are and nothing else.
Ready to go. Awaiting new orders, sir. At your orders, sir.
So I mean, at least the napalm's gonna go in. That's gonna clear out that group.
Start the engine.
It's gonna panic the troops or stun them enough so that we don't have to do much in that regards.
Someone called for a
I don't
cab.
know, my LAV here is out of fuel. The supply trucks didn't supply it. I don't know.
Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry. Checklist completed. Ready to go.
I think yeah, those artillery pieces are still alive in the back there.
Need a ride?
It's just a really weird battle in general. I think I'll stop my little LAV for now. I'll let the bombs hit this area with some napalm, and if those artillery vehicles are still there, they should be panicked enough so that our Phantom can get a look. Oh, there we go. We actually managed to burn that command vehicle out, so that's good. Let me see if they actually had any command infantry. No, they didn't have any command infantry, so that's that. And that'll actually destroy a lot of their units, so I mean, that's pretty good. 2 anti-air or air recon koi, anti-air koi, and a tank regiment. And that'll leave them with, oh my god, but the infantry survived with those annoying little APCs. So, yeah, unfortunately that cost us a lot of troops though. The good thing is that that'll actually secure that sector, or make it neutral at least. Did it secure it, or just make it neutral? It's apparently neutral. I suppose it's because they still have air units here. But, yeah, that's really weird. Oh well. So, yeah, that area is sort of that. Gonna throw more units at Busan here, so that'll be interesting to see. And it looks like they're going to have recon and support units for this battle and a whole bunch of helicopters. Good thing here is that I have an anti-air koi, so this should be also a pretty easy battle. But man, that last one was a bit of a grind, but at least we're able to win, so I'm not too terribly sad about that. This will be another one of those 400-point battles, so I think what we'll do here is we have a mixture between Hawks and K-62s. These Hawks only carry 3 missiles each. I'm under the impression that the game will just deploy in Delta once again, so I'll buy 2 Hawks over here, and these Hawks are a little brittle. Put them at the forest edge. I also have some Stinger infantry, so I'll put them inside these buildings too. Likewise, I think I'll deploy Stingers inside these buildings, so that'll cover that area. We'll buy a pack of our own helicopters, because I believe they only have air infantry, and with that said, if we can locate those air infantry units, our helicopters should be able to destroy them. And it looks like we don't have any sort of logistics vehicles, so that's rather problematic. And I'll buy a single airplane. Well, no, I'll buy 2 airplanes just in case something happens with those. So yeah, we'll deploy like that. We'll get our guys to drop off in their designated locations, and we'll see where the air spam comes from. Oh, these guys shan't. There we go. Garrison that building. There we go. Forgot to buy a recon helicopter, so I'll just do that right now, and we will await and see where the enemy is. So they're actually... Ah, there we go. We managed to sight one of their helicopters over there. There we go. There's the air spam. Now, I recall last time they had those like little annoying grenade firing things, and they still do. Hitting a few of my guys. One change from the previous games, from the looks of it, the little Stinger, the AA missiles don't have their A area of effect anymore. What they did inside the original game was that people at the start of at the start of European escalation, what they did was that they would just buy helicopters and only helicopters, because like eventually people realized that if you had enough of them, inside the original game, of course this doesn't really happen anymore, but if you had enough helicopters inside the original game, there technically was nothing to stop them for a brief period of time, and it was mainly due to the fact that, well, the helicopters inside the game, originally they were just sort of one-hit units where they were brittle, but you need a single AT or a single missile to take out one. And what that led to was this sort of clash where you'd have a whole bunch of AA units, but they'd only have like 4 missiles each, going up against a swarm of transport helicopters. And bear in mind, at the start of the game, you could buy like an absolute ton of them. So yeah, it was really odd like that. Look at my oh, these things actually ran out of ammunition for their Vulcans really fast as well. That really sucks. I think once this F4ES comes here, the game will be over though, because as soon as it can take out these coxswains, the enemy would have run out of points. Assuming it can take out those coxswains though. And there we go. Oh, our Stinger team hit one of the things in the back. So yeah, that'll just destroy them again and again and again, but they'll just keep coming back. And one more battle over here. They have literally just like a scrap pile of units. You know what? I'll save this game right now, so we'll do new save LP12. Because, like, quite honestly, I just want to auto-resolve this battle because I don't feel it's worth the time in actually playing them. But, yeah, that's gonna destroy them. It cost us a little bit of stuff, though, I think. Somehow that took out all of our F-Force blocks. You know what, I think I'll actually play that battle, because from what I remember, I had a full swarm of those F-15 or F-14 blocks. Yeah, I had 4 of them at the beginning of the battle, and it's like, how do they lose all of them against 2 MiGs? That's literally all of their air support, or anti-air capability. They really need to do that for the auto-resolve. So we'll deploy just in the woods here. We have a ton of points, so I think I'll just do cheapo tank spam. So I think this will just be more or less a find and destroy mission for their HQ. And we'll go with a deploy like that. I'll buy all of our helicopter units there, so then if we run into any trouble, our helicopters can destroy them. Pretty much just do that, and I'll just give my tanks a move order pretty much forwards. Probably gonna just have like 1 or 2 scout tanks left. Oh, some infantry. See whether or not I can crawl my infantry forwards through these buildings and get to that pile of tanks. Now, what other types of units do we have? Do we only have just like tanks pretty much? Get some more infantry to defend my CB. Ah, that's where the deployment is. Alright, so at least now we know where their troops are heading. Oh. Pretty sure they don't have command armor inside this deck, but even if they do, it's no big deal. Trying to figure out where their command vehicles are, just off of the... Ah, they do have command armor. Okay, never mind though. Never mind. I'm gonna get some of my tanks to go over there and engage that unit. And the rest of my tanks here are just gonna do what we had originally planned, which is to fan out over here and just destroy anything that they can find. Still seeing this command armor. It's this one now. It's gonna go wherever it feels. Must be a veteran Choma Ho tank. Yeah, I bought all of the rookie tanks we had here just simply because I wanted to give them some experience, and for this battle it's not really worth it to send in our elite units just yet. It's only a 500 point battle here, so hopefully we'll be able to find them fast. Wow, these tanks are really bad at hitting despite having 40% accuracy. I suppose it's mainly because they're moving though, so let's see what they can do when they're still. Oh, we're still missing that tank for a fair amount. There we go. Let's get them to flatten everything else here. Supply trucks included. Oh, and that might be the command armor group. Yeah, single tank out here inside this field, that might be it. Send our vehicles around to find that. I'm gonna see whether or not I can actually bait out their MiG. So if I deploy 2 FR blocks, will they deploy their air forces to match it? Because if they do try to match it, I can send in the KF-16, that's the one with the long-range, high-accuracy missile, and that might be able to just take it out. It's going to be a little tank duel here. What I can do is that I can send one of the cheapo planes to just buzz that thing with its little minigun. That's going to stun it. Ah! They're sending their MiGs, I'm going to send in my units, and they're going to evac after picking off one of my little planes. Hopefully that missile hits. It took some damage. It was down to half health and bailed. Yeah, another plane's gonna buzz this thing. It's gonna do a little bit of damage, not too much, but it's mainly just gonna stun the armor unit. Oh, and I think we found one tank over here. That might not be the command armor though. That's just gonna give it to that unit group over there. So, alright. 16, we're 19 points away from winning this match. Actually, once this KF dies, that'll be, where Type 63 dies, that'll be it. So, that might actually destroy this unit, because they didn't have a lot, and yeah, that'll take out the tank regiment. The fighters managed to get away though, which is kind of disappointing, but that'll neutralize both of these zones. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And that'll make them green. Perfect. So, that'll like, pretty much just secure this area. Let's see, I still have 2 Marine regiments. This area is secured now. I'm gonna make another save file right here, just sort of because. So LP13. It's turn number 7. We might be able to just cap off this this area and win the game now. So it's evidence that, I mean, your troops can move multiple tiles per turn, not just only one, or at least some can, some can't. Like, say, like these helicopters can. What about these ground units? Can they? I need to figure that out, because they have a lot of stuff here. They still have 1 armored regiment filled with T-62s and 72, so this one's actually quite dangerous. This one's still present, and it's a big threat. It's at full cohesion, and it is strong. But I don't know where they're deploying it just yet. We can try to get Sok Cho, but now we need to also have some units to defend our capped sectors over here. So here's what I think I'll do. The M1 Abrams don't have any cohesion right now, but if we send them in with some ground forces, they should be fine. I'm gonna get 24th Battalion here. We'll try to do this rest and refit thing, but I'm still a little bit worried about it. So we'll get them to wait up here, just to defend this location. Now, we're going to have to defend these 3 tiles. We have 3 tank units, but nothing in terms of... I'm gonna get some helicopters here. But nothing in terms of anything to counter those tanks here. I'm a little worried about the 16th tank regiment, because if we leave our infantry back here to defend Seoul and Chirwang, then we're going to have to fight another costly battle with only tanks here up against the 1st Airborne Regiment and their infantry. For whatever reason, this Airborne Regiment actually is equipped with like APCs, and it's actually like, yeah, it's really wonky like that, but I don't know. I guess it works. So that is sort of that. I bought these Seahawks because they carry 4 of these Hellfire missiles, and these are the really devastating ones with high accuracy and high AP power and high range. So I'm thinking, if I use these Seahawks against these T-72s and 62s, these Seahawks will just devastate them, and that'll allow us to get our light attack squad into Sok Cho to help us out there. So let's do that. I'm going to deploy these planes over there. Get the Abrams into the fight, and 13th Marines will, yeah, we can't move multiple tiles. That's just great. In that case, never mind. I think what we'll do then is that, or no, we can send in tanks and some harasser units just to mess up their stuff over there. But no, that'd be kind of risky too, actually. Here's what I'll do. I'll get 12th Marines. They have more morale and better cohesion and they probably have veteran units to support the Abrams troops over here. And I think I'll just get them to rest and repair. Buy those Seahawks again. Send them forward as well. And what this will do is they still have those AS-51s over here. They're probably going to pull back, though, in a little bit. So I'll leave 13th Marine to defend Seoul. Move the tanks forward. Light helicopters are going to stay... or no, they're going to move up to Chirwan anyways. And what I can do here now is that I still have 13 points. Can't really buy anything for this landing invasion. So I can assign Phantoms again to cover Chirwan. What other planes do they have here? They have some F-5s, napalm bombers. They can't really do much. They have some MiGs over here, but they're preoccupied inside this area. I can send some prowlers over here just because, maybe? Corsairs, I'll send to Chirwang, and I think I'll get Hornets to just defend Seoul. And in all likeliness, this force over here has a few units. They have some infantry.